The Stellarite is probably one of the more powerful guardians within Stellaris, and you will need to watch out for it as its abilities are exceptionally strong and will be able to wreck your fleets quite quickly if you don't watch out. Specifically, its stellar torpedoes will absolutely wreck both your battleships and your cruisers. Now, as you enter its system, you will be prompted with an event claiming that it's currently eating the star. Upon this, you can go to your local curator's office and purchase the Stellar Drain Empire Modifier, which will cost you 5,000 energy and will do an additional 25 additional damage to the Stellarite. As your fleet engages the Stellarite, you will find that it does an enormous amount of damage. It has 5 major weapon types. It's Devouring Beam, which ignores up to 90% of armor. However, it does do minus 25% shield damage, and it does one-shot ships. Then there's the Stellar Torpedo, which has a 100% shield penetration, and you should probably spec out your fleets to have significant amounts of point defense in order to take these down. Then there's Stellar Plasma, which ignores up to 90% of armor and does a minus 20% shield damage. So, as you can see already, shield is not the forte of the Stellarite. Then there is the Stellar Laser, which does minus 100% shield damage. You should probably use shield-based ships with very heavy point defense and both negate the Stellar Torpedoes as well of its other weapons. My suggested weapon type for this one, once again, are autocannons and plasma, as the Stellarite has 0 shields and 57% armor deflection. About 40, maybe 45k should do the trick here when it comes to your fleet power. Now, obviously, there's 2 situations here. Either you win or you lose, and if you lose, if damaged enough, the Stellarite will rampage through your systems and will start destroying your stations. When it enters the system, it will add a modifier to it, which decreases happiness by 25%, and the same for habitability. That's 25%. After about 90 days, it will return to its original system. However, if you manage to win versus it, you will be presented with 2 options. Either you can study its corpse or make it a trophy. If you decide to make it a trophy, you will be given a building and 500 influence. Now, the building itself will cost you 2,500 minerals and increases planetary happiness by 5%. Empire happiness will also be increased by 2.5%, so it's an additional modifier on top of the planetary one. However, if you decide to study its corpse, you will be presented with a research option. The research option, when it's completed, once again gives you 2 options. You can either choose to ignite the star or harvest the deposits. If you decide to go and harvest the deposits, you will be given 2,000 energy and 1,000 minerals and 80 influence, which is pretty decent. However, if you decide to ignite the star and roll the dice, you will get a random result. You can potentially get a Gaia planet that's size 12 and has 10 mineral deposits and 25 energy deposits in the original Stellarite system. However, you can also run into the chance that you will get a Tundra World, which is a size 8 and has 50 minerals and 10 energy. I hope that this video was informative and that you had a fun time watching it. And until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.